Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Kelly Serena, and today I just wanted to talk about how a lot of times Christians, we are unsure of God's voice and how to hear from God. And, if we hear God, separating our thoughts from God's thoughts, then we don't know, is it God or is it us? Is it our thoughts or is it God thinking towards us? And a lot of times we're unsure. Is it a nudge from God? Is it not a nudge from God? Is it something we want to do, or is it God's will for our life? And as I was looking at this small clip of a sermon, I realized that we're not going to be able to hear from God if we're not fully opening ourselves up as a vessel for God. We have to have our ears open. We have to have our eyes open. And just offer all of us up to God to truly be able to receive what we need to receive from God. And a lot of times I'll hear Christians say, or they'll say, oh, I'm doing this because God wants me to do this. Or God told me to go to this church and not to this church. Or God told me to take this job. God told me to quit my job. And then at the same time, these same people will say they're not sure if they heard from God, or they're not sure how to hear from God, or they're not sure how to distinguish their thoughts from God's thoughts and what God wants for their life. So it's very contradictory if you're saying that. And I have said that in the past. I've been that person in the past. I'm saying I hear from God and that I see things that God wants me to see. But then I'm also saying I don't even know how to hear from God, and I don't know if it's God's voice and God direct me to do it. So I think it's important to just learn and understand how to even hear from God. Again, by opening yourself as a vessel for God. By opening those gates, those ear gates, those eye gates, and just all of you up. Offer all of you up. So you can receive whatever message, download, prophecy, whatever it is that God wants to give you, you're going to be fully able to receive it. So once we receive this is our decision on what we want to do with this information that we receive from God. We can either stand still or we can take action. And God wants us to take action. He wants us to be obedient. Be obedient to his voice and whatever he's saying, do. You are the hands and the feet of God on this earth. So whatever he's telling you to do, whatever desires that he's placing in your heart, it's your choice if you want to see it manifest, if you want to see it come to pass. And it's your choice because you have to move your hands and feet. You have to take action. No one else is going to do that for you. No one else can do that for you. God can't even do that for you. The Spirit of God lives in you, but he can't do that for you. So it's important that we don't complain. We don't complain about our lives or complain about situations if we are actually truly hearing from God and we know it's God, but then we're not taking action. Why are we not taking action? Why are we standing still? Typically, it's because you're afraid and you have fear. God doesn't give us fear. God doesn't give us timidity. He gives us the power, love, and he gives us a sound mind to do everything that he has given us the grace to do. So why fear? Why not choose boldness and courage? And I'm talking to myself because there's many situations where I'm not choosing boldness and I'm not choosing courage. And that's something I've had to affirm over my life, declare over my life every day until I start acting out of boldness and acting out of courage. And I've slowly seen different areas of my life. I'm starting to be bold and just do what I need to do and just doing it unto God. So I'm challenging you to affirm that over your life, to declare that over your life every day, that boldness and that courage. Because over time, if you just trust, if you just believe, if you just have patience, you'll see it come to pass. You'll see that you'll become bold and courageous in certain areas that you're praying for. So just keep going and just keep praying and just keep hoping for it. Remember what I talked about the other day, keeping those hopes high, having high expectations. To the degree that you have high expectations and high hope, it shows the degree of your faith. It shows big faith in God, big trust in God, big belief, the belief in God. So trust God, trust the process, and just have faith. Have faith through these times. These times aren't easy. These times are difficult. But you have the strength because God has given you that strength. You can call on Him. You can pull that strength from Him. You don't even have to call on Him. He's already there. You can pull that strength from Him. So pull it from Him today. And have faith. I speak much peace, love, and abundance into your life. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Love you.